that has come to me. Happiness comes so seldom. That has come to me. Happiness comes so seldom. That has come to me. Running fast to the edge of my life. Jesus saved me in time. Happiness comes so seldom. That has come to me. Happiness comes so seldom. That has come to me. Happiness comes so seldom. That has come to me. Running fast for the edge of my life. Jesus saved me in time. Happiness comes so seldom. That has come to me. Happiness comes so seldom. That has come to me. Happiness comes so seldom. That has come to me. Running fast for the edge of my life. Jesus saved me in time. Happiness comes so seldom. That has come to me. Happiness comes so seldom. That has come to me. Happiness comes so seldom. That has come to me. Running fast for the edge of my life. Jesus saved me in time. Jesus saved me in time. Happiness comes so seldom. That has come to me. Happiness comes so seldom. That has come to me. Happiness comes so seldom. That has come to me. Running fast for the edge of my life. Jesus saved me in time. Happiness comes so seldom. That has come to me. Happiness comes so seldom. That has come to me. Happiness comes so seldom. That has come to me. Running fast for the edge of my life. Jesus saved me in time. Happiness comes so seldom. That has come to me. Happiness comes so seldom. That has come to me. Happiness comes. That has come to me. Running fast for the edge of my life. Jesus saved me in time. Running fast for the edge of my life. Jesus saved me in time. Happiness comes so seldom. That has come to me. It is here in the Father's kingdom. It was there for me. You took me. And you washed away my sins. You washed away.
You ready? You're listening to the Real Pineapple Podcast Network. I know it's. Oh wait, what the hell? I was like, there I am. I was like, what? I
He's
was
like,
like,
yes, we're under new management.
yeah, yeah. Canada has hacked the real pineapple like Ultron. That's what. You get a haircut, by the way?
Yeah,
That looks good.
I got my beard trimmed.
Yeah, that looks really good, man.
It's looking kind of crazy mountain manish, and nobody likes that. So,
Oh, see, I've had the I'm gonna shave this for my birth. So I am turning 39 in about 5 weeks, which is fucking crazy.
well, that's cool.
Um
That's cool. It's still
well,
30s.
oh yeah, man. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, dude. So I mean, Alea is like stoked about this. I'm gonna look good when I go gray. And the way this administration's going, it might be sooner than later. but like I'll look good when I get some pepper in the beard. And one thing I am looking forward to, because in the history of my family, like when we go gray, like it's kind of stormish, like X-Men stormish. So I'm gonna cornrow that shit. Like when I get gray hair, oh yeah, I'm gonna look awesome. But uh dude, it's good to see you, man. How are you, Canada?
Good to see you too. Fun times, fun year.
Yep. Nothing happened last night. Just
Yeah,
super
still it's spring, but we got snow last night. I guess people listening are like, isn't that a year-round thing in Canada? It's really not supposed to be, but
Oh really? Oh shit.
yeah,
Okay.
we
So
have a
I'm not gonna
spring
lie.
where I live. We're supposed to.
So I won't lie. I've always kind of had the assumption that it's kind of like Canada to snow is like what Seattle is to rain. Like that's how I always pictured
It's
it.
like that in some areas
Okay,
of
fair enough.
Canada. Yeah, I've lived in Washington, and it's pretty good assumption.
Yeah.
My favorite
So
thing about Seattle is when the Hawks lose out on major talent, even though they have the money to afford it, because the defensive end or the cornerback or even offensive players are like, it's just too sad here. It's too rainy. I don't like it.
so you know what's interesting is I really like the rain.
Hmm.
So I couldn't do it year round, but I'll be real. If it rained once a week, once a month, I'd be totally fine with that. Wouldn't bug me at all. Like I love when it rains. I sleep better when it rains. I like when things are like dark and cloudy. Like it just puts me in more of a mood to. It's more of a vibe to create, to be honest.
Yeah.
To record. So I like it. I like when the weather's like that. But yeah, it's like Reno just has the most confusing. Yeah, just say where I live, whatever. You can't find me, but that's always the joke I make when I make a Fox News joke. I was like, I'm sure someone at Fox News is like, at some point we're gonna we're gonna get him, when he doesn't even know it. Uh, but you know, I really like weather like that. I'm going through it because my allergies are always shit this time of year. Um, so I'm just like all the pollen and all that crap.
Yeah, it
Um,
sounds terrible.
but to do a slight humble brag, I've lost 60 pounds since last July. Yeah, July. So I've lost like 60 pounds, and dude, coming up on 39, this is the best I've felt in years, man. Like I was kind of like, wow, like I feel really good. Like um I'm toning up, like I'm working out more. Um, you know, job wise, yeah, gotta work on that. I want something work from home. I'm putting that into the universe. But yeah, I feel really good. Like I'm just like, oh, like, I have some friends. Shout out to my lovely friend Maxwell, who turned 30 today. I have an interview I did with them that I need to upload still. I'm actually gonna do that because they were giving me shit about it. And I've been very bad about uploading since December. Life has been life in people, but I will be better about it moving forward because I have all the stuff I have recorded. I just haven't uploaded it. So I will. So after so real quick, just before we get into the review, into everything proper. I'm off for the next couple days because tomorrow I'm going to be doing my best of. Because I really want to talk about some of the stuff I loved last year. Um, but after tomorrow, I'm working like 10 days straight. So there really won't be any streams going on because I will be crabby. But after that, then I'll be on more of a consistent streaming schedule. So, but with that said, I wanted to get this review done because I love doing this review. It's actually my second favorite review I do all year, and I always like having you on whenever we can have you. Which I'm very happy Canada's actually on the review because it has been an ongoing joke in our chat that I've asked Canada probably 12 times to do the podcast, and something has like it's been like Final Destination in terms of Canada trying to record. Like it's just like something just keeps jumping in the way, and I'm just like, God damn it! And like, and even though like to a point that it's a running joke with Leia and I, because I always tell her when it happens, and she's like, "Oh my God, do you feel like?" And she's like, "Oh my God, that's so sad." I'm like, "I know." It's like it's. I feel like Will Smith in the Fresh Prince, like the "How come you don't want to come on, man?" Like that's
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, that's your guilt trip.
Yeah. That was his best performance. That's like career best performance from Will Smith. Maybe not career best, but it's up there.
It's up there. Like it's crazy too, because I was because in June, since it's my birthday month and it's Pride Month, I'm working on the reviews I'm going to be doing for so Heated Rivalry, that's happening. I'm going to try to have my friend Liz on for that because my friend Liz is obsessed with that show. Like I think I'm kind of obsessed with Marvel. I'm clearly not, because she's obsessed with Heated Rivalry. Like she's watching Heated Rivalry all the time. I haven't watched a Marvel thing since last month when I got Daredevil. I might watch Endgame tonight since it's 7-year anniversary. But I like it's really interesting how I think I'm obsessed with shit, and then I'm like, maybe I'm not, because then I see people like with like Taylor Swift and Heated Rivalry. I'm like, God, do I
like
love
tattoos on their
love?
body?
Yeah, I'm just like, man, maybe I'm not obsessed. Like maybe I'm a fair weather fan compared to some of these people, you know. But yeah, so June, since it's Pride Month and since it's my birthday month, I'm gonna be doing some reviews, special reviews for stuff I haven't reviewed before. If you want to come on, because I know we've talked about this, if you want to come on, do the Lord of the Rings trilogy with me.
Yeah, absolutely. I watch that generally annually. So
yeah, like because you mentioned it last year, I was like, fuck, I haven't watched those since I was like 20, since I was like 24. I did the extendeds one day.
I mean, if you could handle having like an unbearable actually nerd.
Oh yeah, no, Canada. I love that energy. So yes, I would be happy to have you on. But yeah, I remember that day I woke up. I at like 6 a.m. I did steak and eggs. I rolled 3 joints. I was like, I'm gonna smoke one for each film. And I did the extendeds. It was a lot of fucking fun. I recall, I think Two Towers is the one that I'm just like, because I think the other two are like, oh god, I'm gonna get the nerds come after me. I think the other two are fine. I think from what I remember, I dug Two Towers a lot, but I was never crazy into the books as a kid either. Like I actually was reading Lion, Witch of the Wardrobe instead of Lord of the Rings, which that's a whole other conversation because I like that. But anyways, God, Aslan's such a dick in those. Like, oh kids, are you in trouble? Could you use my help? It's like he's basically Superman in BVS when that lady's
feel
reaching
good.
up.
You feel good about that?
Yeah, and he's just looking down like, oh god, how slow.
Calling the Jesus allegory lion a dick? That's pretty hardcore, man. I heard something haunting about the Greta Gerwig adaptation. It's like, oh man, that'd be crazy if she adapts it in a way that mocks Christianity. And I don't remember where I read it. Probably an Instagram
that
post.
Would be amazing.
I think what Christians are really worried about is that she'll adapt it into a way where Jesus actually does love everybody, and they'll be like, "Hold on now,
Yeah, he
we've
does.
put up gates and we've been gatekeeping certain things for
Right.
years. Get this loves everyone unconditionally crap out of here."
That is one of my favorite lines in Good Omens. Is when he's
Mhm.
like, "Oh, what do you do?" He said, "Love each other." Yep, that'll do it. It's like, yeah, it's like that's literally all it fucking
I'll do it. Yeah,
like. It's just like,
Oh,
oh god, people.
that's
Which,
a good
by the
series.
way, it is. But in terms of what happened last night, that's all I'm gonna say. I have nothing else to say, but like, really, we're doing this again. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause yeah. And I'll simply say I wouldn't shove my pregnant wife in front of me, in front of myself, as to use the human shield. Like, it's literally the South Park bigger, longer, and uncut joke. It's
Yeah.
Operation Hide Behind the Darkies. Like, that's exactly what Stephen Miller did.
Well,
Like, dude.
yeah.
Like,
How is it that every opportunity to be the worst person, he takes it? Like,
it's
you can pass on some of those, man. You don't have to take every opportunity to prove you're the worst person ever.
and this is okay. And this is the last thing I'm gonna say about it, because I really don't want to talk about it. Like,
Sure,
I
I get
took
it.
I took a 40 milligram edible. I'm in a very nice vibey mood, but this is what I'll say. If your first reaction to almost getting assassinated is to say we need to build a ballroom and not gun reform, like,
What's the connection? It's such an
people,
odd thing
like,
to say anyways, right?
it's like, God, it's like, come on, people. Like, what else does he have to say for you to realize, like, this is not normal? Like, if your grandpa said this shit at half the shit Trump said at Thanksgiving, during a Thanksgiving, you would oh man, you couldn't look up hospice quick enough. You'd be like,
Yeah.
holy shit, like let's call it what it is.
Mhm.
Like,
It'd be a
oh
very
god.
uncomfortable, awkward conversation.
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, midterms are coming. That's the
Yeah.
last thing I'll say. And people are afraid about midterms, and quite frankly, y'all should be, because this shit has. This is. Remember that Amazon show, The Man in the Man in the Castle,
The
The
Man
Man
in the High
Iron
Castle,
Castle? Man, that show is feeling way closer to nonfiction than it should. Like,
I think it was written in the 70s off of a Philip K. Dick novel too. Let's
Oh,
take a
really?
look.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. But yeah, yeah. But anyways, I'm leaving that shit alone because, again, good vibes. So, all right, y'all. So, 2025. I'm behind y'all, so I'm getting caught up on a lot of stuff. I'm gonna get caught up on some movies I want to watch. I'm gonna watch Sin Help this weekend. I really want to check that one out. So I'm gonna get caught up on some some stuff coming up. But I want to talk about the worst films of last year, because man, there's some amazing stuff from last year. I'm gonna do a two for tomorrow. It's gonna be best of, but honorable mentions as well, because there's a lot of great film last year. Some really great stuff that I just couldn't find a spot on for the list. But as is the case each year, even though there's some great shit, there is some dumb shit, and god damn, was there some dumb shit. So I'm gonna just jump right on in with a few dishonorable mentions. Another Simple Favor. Holy fuck. I goddamn, like it, like like I own a Simple Favor. I think a Simple Favor is fucking great. I have a lot of fun with a Simple Favor, but Paul Feig, man, you want to talk about a director who I'm yeah, it's Paul Feig, yeah. Man, what a confusing motherfucker. Because when he hits with something like Spy is excellent. Spy is one of the best parody movies, I think, in the last 30 years. Like, I would legitimately stand on that hill. And I'm not a Melissa McCarthy fan, because, you know, so much of her humor is like, I'm fat and I fall. Ooh, like, you know,
Yeah.
it's bad physical comedy. Like, it's Three Stooges without the sense of irony, and it really bothers me. But when she does dramatic stuff, she's actually really good. Can You Ever Forgive Me? She's amazing in that. So, like, I've seen, like, I know she can, you know, like, someone like Melissa McCarthy can work with Paul Feig. And I think the first Simple Favor is really well done. I'll be real, I've never been real high on Blake Lively. She's always been one of those people, like, she's kind of like Katy Perry, where I just kind of was like, I don't understand how you've achieved this level of fame. I don't think your talent matches like the level of fame that you've achieved, and it actually bothers me that you keep getting chances. Yeah, I've never understood it with her. I really don't. And Blake Lively, coming off of Woman of the Hour, Anna Kendrick is one of my favorite actresses in the game right now. I fucking adore Anna Kendrick. She clearly knew this was a mistake, because that was like the flattest press I've ever seen her do. Like, she was just like, I want to get this shit over with. And honestly, who could fucking blame her? But there's just nothing about the movie. I mean, it's pretty, but also you could watch the Travel Channel, or like or go on YouTube and look up, clips of places you want to go. Like, you don't need to watch this fucking movie for it. Yeah, it's just not good. And it's over 2 hours. A movie like this being over 2 hours, I was like, oh god, can we wrap this the fuck up? Like, I don't care. Like, this is dragging the fuck on. Oh god, I hated that. Oh yeah, the Smurfs. Fuck the Smurfs. I'm so over them trying.
That was the latest one a live action or a cartoons integrated in live action?
Yeah. So I was actually borderline excited from one perspective. I was like, oh, it's gonna be all cartoon. That's something maybe. And then it's like, nope, live action. I was like, god damn it. I'm like, why am I even surprised? Like, it's I hate that movie so much. It's so like, they keep trying, and I'm just like, can you just not anymore? Like, what a good property would be to give the animated treatment? Do an underdog movie. An underdog movie would be fun. Do another Astro Boy movie. The Astro Boy movie they did in like 2000, I think it was like 2011. That Nick Cage was the voice of.
Pretty good.
It's a good Astro Boy movie. Like, but they keep trying with Smurfs, and like they have no good ideas. I like, the only reason this isn't on my list is because I watched a movie last night that I was like, oh wow, I hate this way more. So it's like, that's the only reason why Smurfs isn't on the list. Like, it's not because it's not shit, it's because this other movie is shittier than all right. Honey Don't. I'm such a fan. I dig the Coen brothers, but we really need to start having a conversation about if which one is the good one, because holy fuck, Ethan Coen's done this twice. He did this with oh god damn it, I am blanking on the name of the movie of Margot Qualley. What the hell was that movie called last year?
Isn't it a part of
Driveway
the
Dolls? Driveway Dolls.
Isn't this a sequel to that, or is that a misconception?
No, it's a misconception.
Okay.
But I had the same problems with this that I had with that one, and this one is just, it's nothing. Like Margaret Qualley. I mean, my horrendously big crush on her side. She's really good at taking stuff that sometimes I'm like, this is dumb. Like, this is fucking dumb, and yet she's able to pull something out of her performance, and you kind of go like, okay, maybe there's a little something here. Because I think this is a movie that would actually be an interesting show. Like, this kind of could be like Poker Face, because it feels like it's definitely going for that vibe, but the dialogue is just it's awful. Like, it's fucking awful at points. And Charlie Day plays like the creepiest cop. Like, she's at multiple points said like, I am not interested. And Charlie Day is basically playing Charlie Kelly from It's Always Sunny, which is, it's like funny, but also you're just like, oh my god, you should probably just shoot him at this point. Chris Evans, man. Whenever I watch certain movies, and credit to you because this runs in my mind now.
Oh yeah.
I always love when I watch someone who's associated with Marvel, and I'm like, oh man, this is shit. I can just hear Canada going, "Thank God for Marvel." Am I right? and like the way that you always now hear me say, like, don't look in that bush, or don't go by that unknown sound. Like that's
Don't
how I
go
am now.
upstairs.
That's how I am now when
It
I watch
wasn't the wind. Yeah.
That's
thank
now
God for
how
Marvel.
I feel when I watch people that are in Marvel shit. I'm like, oh god, this is gonna suck. Like Mark Ruffalo, I never have to worry about that with, because like Ruffalo, if there's an actor in the game right now who's hitting almost 1,000, like if you go through Mark Ruffalo's filmography, it's kind of incredible how many like banger performances he has. You're like, god damn, like he really doesn't miss often. By the way, Dark Waters is underrated as fuck, and more people need to watch that movie, especially if all these AI centers going up. People really need to watch Dark Water.
Yeah, pretty relevant. It's a
but-
pretty relevant film.
Yeah, but I love that dude. But yeah, it's just this wasn't good. It tries to be funny at points. Like this is a movie that has a scene of Aubrey Plaza and Margaret Qualley hooking up, like a nude scene. And I was just sitting there, I was like, man, this would be better in a better movie. Like I couldn't even be brought to care about that. I was like, god damn it, movie. like God, it's such a frustrating film. It's because in the back half, it feels like it's starting to get its shit together. And I was like, okay, maybe we're rolling a little here. But then it ends like before, like it can actually like it's like that movie. It's like that movie that Anne Hathaway did with that she did with the Mackenzie, Thomas and Mackenzie. It was an A24. I gotta look this up now. It's gonna bother me. While I am looking that up, apparently Mother Mary not getting great reviews, because I've read some rough reviews on that. I'm like, damn, people do not like this shit. Like, I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious to watch it now. No, not Mother's Instinct. Oh, god damn it! What? Wait, what's it Mother's Instinct? Oh yeah, do you remember the movie She Came to Me? That movie was terrible.
She can't. Yeah, I think I did see that. Let me
the one with the
I think that was
Dinklage.
You were like one of the only other people that saw it.
Dude, I really hate that.
And Anne
really
Hathaway
do.
was the only interesting character in it. Well, not interesting, but fun, charismatic.
Eileen. That's the one I was thinking of.
She came to me. It flat. Yeah, that's my letterbox. 2 stars.
But damn, 2 stars. Yeah, fair. But yeah, Eileen is the movie where she's like
Eileen. I don't think I saw Eileen.
Yeah, so it's really frustrating. So the synopsis is here: a young woman, that's Thomasin McKenzie, who you I'm trying to think of what you would know her from. You know her Last Night in Soho. She was in Jojo Rabbit too.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know who that is then.
Yeah, she's fucking great. I'm a big fan. But she plays this like very kind of meek girl who works in this psych ward, and Anne Hathaway's a new psychologist, and so it kind of becomes a little like flirtatious, kind of like I'm gonna get you out of your shell type thing. And just when the movie feels like it's getting going, it ends. Like it's an hour 37, and I was like, what the fuck? Like I thought I thought the DVD broke. I was like, what the fuck just happened? Like I was so upset. And I was like, oh no, this is like act 2. Like you're not even in act 3 yet. What are you doing? And then it just cuts off. It's the same thing with Honey Don't. And I was like, god damn it. I felt like you're starting to finally figure this out. And and then it ends. And the last dishonorable mention, I don't give a fuck what you musical nerds say. Wicked for Good is not good. It is a shit. It is so close to being a shit movie. It is not a good film. I do not fucking care what anyone says. It's bad. It's 2 stars for me, maybe 2.5. But man, like I remember I had people on my neck last year because they were like, how's Wicked not in your top 10? Because I was like, it's a B- at best. Like it's not, like I get it's good, but it's not it's not Chicago good. Like people were acting like people were saying it's better in Chicago. It's not better in Chicago. Get the fuck out of here. It's oh man, I'm gonna say this shit. I'm gonna get some people so mad. The gap between Wicked and The Greatest Showman is a lot smaller than you want to admit, and I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
Because this is oh man, I'm gonna all right, I'm gonna say it. Fuck it. Give me This Is Me over Defying Gravity. Yep, fuck y'all. Don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. This Is Me is great. It's actually the best song in the fucking musical anyway. Well, and The Greatest Show is pretty good. I don't know. Like sorry, I know I'm going off on this Greatest Showman right now.
No, This Is Me is great. I don't think these are necessarily hot takes. There are some theater nerds I think agree with you.
But what's interesting though is like when I saw Wicked, I was like, okay, there's some really good stuff in here. But Michelle Yeoh, man, and I'm such a fan of hers, she's so miscast. She's so goddamn miscast in that movie. Like any dramatic beat she tries to hit, it's like, oh man, it's so flat. It makes me so sad. It's like oh god, I'm gonna sound like such a dick. It's embarrassing. It's like Fergie singing the national anthem embarrassing for me. Like she's so miscast.
Whoa.
Like she's bad in it, man. Like the fact we could have had Cheryl Lee Ralph, like holy fuck, that's an upgrade. I'm sorry, like that's an up for this type role. That's an upgrade, and it's just it. Oh man, it drags the movie. That like how bad it is. Oh god, I'm gonna say this shit. It's Malin Ackerman, Silk Spectre, and Watchmen bad. Like it drags everything down for me. And it's worse than Wicked for Good. Like when she tells Glinda, there's this point she looks at her and she goes like, "Do your job and shut up." And it's so flatly delivered. I giggled when I watched it. I was like, "What?" I was like, "That." I was like, "That's how you're going to deliver that line." And then also, that's on the director too. Like, that's the take you go with. It's yeah, man, and yeah, and the whole reveal of the Scarecrow and the Tin Man designs. Oh my god, it's so bad. The design, it's so cringe. Like it's so bad. Like when I saw the Scarecrow, I again, like actually, okay, can I hang on? Let me see if I can find this now because it's gonna.
Hey, put a picture up of it. I haven't seen Wicked yet, and
okay, hang on.
Because after Gravity, it's just kind of over for me. It's always been that way. Not just from these movies, but as soon as Elphaba, as soon as she hits Gravity and then leaves the Emerald City, I'm like, what a good musical. The end. And that's not where it ends in the musical either. I'm just saying that's the story, in my opinion. The end.
Yeah, no, it's oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad. Hang on.
That's the showstopper. Stop the show.
I just put it in the chat, Canada. But it's oh man, y'all, like you can look up the design real quick yourselves, but it is atrocious. Like I it's so fucking bad. And I remember when I saw it, it's supposed to be this big emotional moment. I just went, nah, fam, that's not gonna work for me. That don't work for me, brother. I hated it. And just yeah, and the new original songs they added. God, I know I'm just going on whole but like it's not a good movie. It's passable. But yeah, I just was kind of amazed at how meh I was about it. And now we get to see Ariana Grande in a new Meet the Parents, which I'm just like, god damn, it's like 2026. It's like, Josh, like we're gonna let you know ahead of time like exactly what's gonna be on your worst stuff, because I don't see a world where that new Fuckers movie isn't on my worst. I hate those movies so much. like I think I've only seen each one maybe once. I no. So I watched Meet the Parents, and I was like, I don't like this. And then this girl I was seeing at the time wanted to go see little Fockers or Meet the Fockers. God, that's such a bad pun. You know how much I love puns. That's such a lazy joke. Anyways, but then they did Meet the Fockers, and I remember I was like, God, I really don't like how dumb Ben Stiller is. I think that's something I've just accepted. Is like I like Ben Stiller more as a person than I does when he plays the everyman. Like, cause he's so bad at it in movies. Like, he's so bad at it. Like watching him play Greg, I was like, dude, there's just a point where like you need to pull your wife aside and say, hey, your dad hooked me up to a fucking lie detector machine. Like, can I talk about how that is just accepted in this universe now? Like Ariana Grande shows up. Oh, hey, let's hook her up to the old family lie detector. I'm just like, this is fucking psychotic. How is no one talking about how gross this is? And everyone just passes off like it's charm. I'm like, fuck out. I hate those movies so much. I can't believe we got to a trilogy. And I can't believe we're doing another one. 4. How? like we only got one Girl of the Dragon. We only got one Daniel Craig, Rooney Mara Girl of the Dragon Tattoo film. We're getting 4.
Wow.
We're getting 4 of these fucking fucker movies. Like
De Niro and Stiller are on board still. That's wild.
Money, man. At the end of the day, this God, what the fuck? What's you know that's coming too. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know that joke's coming.
What the fuck is wrong?
Yeah,
with
it's
you?
gonna be like, ugh.
I'm surprised that it says on Google. I just Googled it. It's going to be in theaters too. That's wild.
God, it's so depressing. It'll make money.
4th film in theaters. That's kind of neat. Like, wow, a 4th sequel made it to theaters. It's not.
I don't think neat's the word I'd use.
After American Pie 2, all those sequels went straight to like gas station.
No. They got 4. They got 4.
They got 4 too.
They got 4 too,
Oh.
dude. So I'm gonna review those at some point because I actually rewatched them randomly because they were on Peacock, and I was like, I wonder how badly these have aged. Spoiler alert, very badly, by the way. But one thing, now I'm just gonna go off on this actor. I'm just in a ranting mood right now, but like, we'll get to this in a moment, people. But you know who I've always just never liked, man? Like, I remember watching those movies. I just thought, God, Jim sucks. Like, even like me at like my kindest, like it was just like, this guy is awful. And like the more those films go on, it's just like you're a fucking moron. Like you're just a fucking idiot. Like the first whole thing, fucking a pot. Like, how is it in any way like the 10 would be like what are we like? It doesn't make sense. Like it's so dumb, and he does so many dumb things where you're just like, dude, if you would just take half a second to think, you would not be in this situation, but you are a fucking idiot. And Jason Biggs, just whenever I see him in things, I'm just like, you're dragging this down. Like like everyone else in here is like actively acting, and then there's you. I can't stand it. All right, getting the list proper. So, as y'all know, I do 1 through 10. I typically cheat a tad and go ahead and have a tie for my number 10 spot, and that is the case here because what's tied for my number 10 is a Fountain of Youth. Fountain of Youth, directed by Guy Ritchie, who, God damn, you want to talk about a dude who I think is just missing over and over and over right now. I think I don't know what happened to Guy Ritchie. Like I don't get it. He's had a lot of misses for me. I think Man from U.N.C.L.E. is fine, but I think it's fine. I'm not in love with it. Wrath of Man. I haven't seen Wrath of Man actually. King Arthur. That King Arthur movie is dog shit. That's such a bad King Arthur movie. That's such a bad movie. Oh god, movie sucked. Sorry, I just thought I'm like, oh, that's right. He did like, oh, like, you know what's funny is that Robin
Oh.
Hood, that Taron Egerton Robin Hood movie. That movie is dog shit as well, but that movie's fun dog shit. Like that's a fun like have some beers and like roast dog shit. Yeah, that King Arthur shit is just oh man, it's so bad. But yeah, Fountain of Youth, man. I don't know where this whole John Krasinski action star thing came from. Like I know like Jack Ryan, I know that got like 5 seasons too. I was like, God damn, like that show, and it's getting a movie now. I'm just like, oh my god, why is John Krasinski allowed to be an action star? He's an action star in here. He's trying to be Indiana Jones. And he is real like John Krasinski is so bad at being like a treasure, like an art thief / treasure hunter in this. I was like, man, was I too hard on Tom Holland from Uncharted? And I started laughing. I was like, no, of course not. But this is still this is still really bad. Like holy shit! Like John Krasinski, man, like he's acting alongside Natalie Portman, who plays his sister in the movie, right? And I'm a big Natalie Portman fan. I don't know what she saw in this fucking script that she went, yeah, because it's one of those things I'm just like, this is a weird pairing. Like it's a very odd pairing. And I just their chemistry is like it's there at points, but then like some of the dialogue is so shit in this movie. The action scenes, dude, there wasn't one I even enjoyed. I can honestly say, like,
Ooh, that's kind of surprising from a guy.
Yeah, I just really didn't fucking care about really any of the action in here. Yeah, there's this whole kind of like it's there are better action sequences in Archer, and I'm not even kidding. Like I genuinely just watching this. I was just watching this like, man, I'm just fucking bored. I'd rather watch National Treasure than watch this again. This was rough. Yeah, not a fan. Guy Ritchie. I don't know what happened, homie, but you were just you're come on, man. man, let's figure it out. Ty, the other movie tied for my number 10. A movie that these actors are going to kind of avoid, and it bothers me that they're going to get to because they should all be ashamed of themselves. Materialists, dog shit movie.
Thank God for Marvel project.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's seriously like I was watching this one and I was like, God damn, he's right. Thank God for Marvel because
I saw that one. Yeah.
Oh my God in heaven, I can't believe this movie exists. Like someone wrote this and they got paid for this script. Like oh my God, like so. Dakota Johnson is a very confusing actress for me because there are points where I think she gives a shit, and then I see her in stuff like this, and I'm like, I don't think you give a shit at all, and it's jarring for me. Like it really is jarring for me because I don't know how to feel about her, and honestly, maybe she's that pretentious and smart that that's the point. Maybe she is just that level of like, I don't give a fuck. If that's what it is, then you know what, I almost respect it. But man, this movie is bad. Chris Evans playing the, you know, I want to wake up with kids that look like you, and I'm just like, oh my God, you fucking suck. No wonder she left you. It's like you're like I would have left. Like he's such a punk. And then the whole twist with Pedro Pascal's character being like, oh, I got that surgery where they break your ankles or whatever to become taller because I was insecure about my height. Twist, and I'm just like, I hate this fucking movie. Like I hate it so much, and the fact that there's an SA subplot that they just throw in from fucking nowhere, and then the movie turns into like, well, this happens all the time, dating, and I'm just like, is that the message of this? And yeah, kinda. It's just like, yeah, this is bound to happen if you're a woman. Like it's such a like
It's a little
it doesn't.
horrifying without being horrifying.
Yeah,
you know?
and they really do just gloss over it. I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
what? I'm like, you can't bring this up
Yeah.
and just like let it. Oh my god!
Yeah.
And then they treat Dakota Johnson's character like she's the asshole for feeling like this. I was like, wait, what? Like she's the one bringing this up, and then it's an issue, and you're just like, yep, we've all gone through it. All right. Anyway, so coffee. It's like no. This is
Yeah.
this is it. Oh my god! It's so it's maddening. It really is fucking maddening. And look, Celine Strong. I know we disagree on Past Lives. I think Past Lives is fucking brilliant.
I liked
This
it.
this I
didn't like
can't
this
believe
one.
I can't believe this is the same person. It feel like it. I don't know what the hell happened. So I'm a little worried now. This I'm a little concerned. So
This is
we'll
definitely one
see.
I would like to not like. I don't think a director has to explain themselves because that just opens up way too many floodgates to be bombarded by insane questions to directors. But I don't know, a nice little Q&A about. So, do you really think rape is like a ho hum thing, or
No,
yeah,
seriously.
just a question?
Because that is how the movie treats it. It's just like oh
Yeah.
man, that's
Well, I hope this
it's not-
doesn't turn you off dating. Maybe not the first thing to say to a victim of any crime. Like
seriously like oh my god, it's such.
it
Oh my god,
needed a time jump, and she was so judgmental of everyone, which was made it kind of weird.
yeah, like
Like, oh, you had a surgery to get taller. You're not the guy for me. Like, really? That's
Yeah.
a line for you?
yeah, it's
But I hope
such-
rape doesn't turn people off dating.
it's such a weird message. It's like if someone
Yeah.
gets surgery to make
I wonder
themselves
if it
feel
was
better
a
about
studio
them.
note. Like, there's not enough shock in this. Can you? Yeah. Well,
But it's like,
the victim trying to find love and that happening to her is also a more not interesting, but kind of a more important story.
yeah, and
this
that's like
film
brushed
presents
aside.
itself as important early on. Like, this is so important. We're in New York. I'm in love with a dreamer, but a dreamer can't buy me dinner. And what a world we live in.
what a
Also,
great-
don't let rape put you off dating.
Which what a great message that is as a dreamer. Just like, oh yeah, like don't like.
Yeah, she
you
kind of
can
hates
still-
everybody. And
Yeah,
she's
but it's
so it's so interesting to watch this and then watch Splitsville because she's kind of doing her Dakota Johnson thing in both movies.
Yeah, it
But in
actually
Splitsville,
works.
it like works so much better somehow.
It does, but also I think it's because her character is allowed to be more honest about
right.
things,
Yeah,
the things surrounding her.
and that's
because
what
when it-
Splitsville's about. Is that scary?
Yeah,
honesty.
because in Materialist they treat her like a bitch for being honest. They're like, this
Yeah.
woman got raped.
That's a good
We
point.
need to look into this. And they're like, you're being a bitch. Shut the fuck up. And she's like,
The
wait,
whole
what?
service
Like
should be
this, like
shut down now. We have to question
Yeah.
our lives, and everyone's like, "Do we though?"
it's like no. It's like we have the company softball game next week. It's like Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like can y'all
Oh
like
no! Oh no!
it's
We
like
should probably
can
try
y'all
to keep her as a client, is what I'm hearing.
like can y'all pull your head out of your ass and address this giant anyways.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
that's my other number 10. Don't apologize.
Progressing.
Completely fair. That's tied for my number 10. My number 9. Oh my god. This is basically a first-time director. This movie fucking sucks. War of the Worlds. Why this was remade, I have no fucking idea. Why they picked it starring Ice Cube, I really have no fucking idea. There's
Find
nothing
out
about
if
that.
it's public domain or if someone owns the IP.
That's a good question.
Because maybe that's why it's Amazon, right? Isn't it an Amazon? I've heard it's just a commercial for Amazon products.
It is, yeah. But yeah, essentially. Yeah. Essentially it's just that. Like he's oh my god, he's such a gross person.
Well, does the joke in here's the big question.
Okay,
You're a
go.
fan of the studio, right? Have you seen the full series?
Oh yeah, I have. Yes, love
Does
Studio.
the joke in the studio where his integrity is not for sale, but it kind of is? Does that land better because
Oh
of
my
War of the
god,
Worlds,
yes.
or
Oh
worse?
my god, yes. Yeah. No, this felt like something where they're like, "Hey, this is like, we'll pay you like $5 million, and you're basically gonna sit at a desk for the whole movie."
Well,
And
there you go.
he was like fucking sold, which like I'm just like which here the thing that's really funny about that is like maybe a hot take. I enjoy the taking of Pelham 123 remake as much as I enjoy the original. I enjoy it in a different way, but I enjoy the remake with Travolta and Denzel. I fully acknowledge that probably the pitch to Denzel was, hey Denzel, all you get to gain like 25 30 pounds to play this like trained dude. I can't think of the name of the organization. I'm high, shut up. But like you can put on 30 pounds to play this trained dude. All you have to do is eat. You don't even need to be in shape. You just get, there will be one sequence where you have to run a little bit, but it can be like more of a light jog. And outside of that, you're basically getting interviewed and sitting down. And he was probably like, you know what, that sounds great. I always say. So I get the pitch to Ice Cube, but like Eva Longoria is in this, and she's playing like someone who works for the government, and it's just, I'm a fan of Eva Longoria. She seems like a nice person just from like interviews I've seen, but what do you want me to say? She's not good in this shit. Like, it's like no one's good in this shit. It's just, you know what's really funny? It reminds me of that movie Searching, because like everyone is so great, because everyone is so amazing in Searching, but everyone's usually talking through like, you know, like phones and shit, or computer or whatever. That's essentially kind of what's being done here. Even like the alien attack, it's done through like fake news footage. So they made it like as cheap as possible. They're like, we're not going to show you actual aliens. Like, fuck that. But it's such a lazy movie, and it feels long. That's the other thing. I think it's only like 92 minutes. But it felt like 2 hours. Like I was sitting there watching it. I was like, can this just be over? Like it felt the same way. Oh God, that's actually a very apt comparison. It's the same way I felt when I saw Jonah Hex, where like Jonah Hex is only like 84 minutes. But I remember just going like, this is dragging. I'm like, I was like, this cannot end quickly enough. Like that's how I felt watching this. Yeah, absolutely garbage. And Amazon just, I don't know what they're doing over at Amazon's film division, man, because some of the stuff they're putting out, especially these like bad comedies like Jackpot, I'm just like, God damn, Amazon, can y'all get your shit together?
Yeah, Awkwafina, John Cena, was Simu Liu in that also?
He was, and honestly, that
got from Marvel.
Yeah, I
saw you got that Doomsday chair. I mean,
yes, did, so.
As you know, I'm a kind of a downer when it comes to those films, but I'm excited to see.
Oh, you are.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's been
she's kind of a great character, so let's go.
Yeah, when I have you on later this month for the MCU podcast,
that'll be fun.
That'll be a fun conversation because I have an idea with Shang-Chi. But
your wild swigs are always much appreciated.
Thanks, man. All right, so number 8. Make this one quick. Tyler Perry's Madea Destination Wedding. I'm so over this shit. Like I just want him to go away.
How many Madea movies is this after his declared final Madea movie?
At
like
least
3 or
2
4 now.
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4. Which I call that, like, I've never done this on a review. I would because when I reviewed a Madea family funeral, I said in that review, I'm like, give it under 3 years and he will be back playing Madea. And it was like 27 months later, a new Madea film came out, and I like cut that clip and put it in the review I was doing. I was like, fuckers, I told you. And I had a couple of people go like, wow, you were on that shit. I'm like, yeah. I was like, but this is just it's what he always does. It's just this lame ass, you damn woke kids. There's straight up a point in this movie where they're talking about pronouns and how dumb they are, and I'm just like, oh, actually, that might be Joe's College Road Trip. It might be that one. The I'll be real. Some of these Madea movies these Madea movies, man. They just blend. There's just a pocket of my brain that I just like reach into every now and then to pull out a random plot or plot point from these films. But it's like if you told me to try to differentiate between them, it's getting really hard to, man. Like they all are just kind of the same thing. It's Tyler Perry talking about Jesus, and then Medea being like, "You kids are old. You kids are you don't understand how things work." Like it's just like it's that shit over there. Hallelujah! It's like that. It's that bullshit over and over to the point that my brain is just like trying to protect itself because I'm so over these goddamn movies, but they keep getting people to watch them. It makes me so upset. I just, like, I'm happy that Hollywood kind of has woken up a little bit to Zack Snyder and been like, this guy kind of keeps striking out. Let's stop giving him money. Like,
Well, Tyler Perry uses his own money, doesn't he? Or is that a misconception?
I don't know anymore, but like even Netflix at a point was like, okay, Zack Snyder, we keep giving you 200 million, and you keep fucking us up.
Whoa,
like, oh my god, those Rebel Moon movies, those were strikeouts. Those Army that like he just.
I think he did Twilight and Other Gods, and even I don't know what I'm talking about. Is that a real thing?
Yeah,
that just kind of came and went.
Yeah, that's an animated. Which Alea actually said was actually a pretty decent show.
You know, his visual. You'd think he'd want to go more towards the animation life because of the possibilities and just look, isn't this pretty? And you don't have to pay attention to the plot. His Nazi Owl movie, for example, that was pretty awesome.
So that's the thing, dude. I love that movie. Like whenever whenever the Snyder verses come at me, which has been often, but like, it's been a few times. I've been a little vocal of Snyder over the years, but it seems like Hollywood has at least woken up to Snyder. It's been like, okay, enough of this. But Tyler Perry, he's so big now. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, unfortunately. But that's what's so mad. It's his films are maddening in the way to me that Disney animated films are maddening to me when they're just bad. Like we've harped on this movie a lot. Wish is a bad fucking movie. It is a bad film. And the fact that company has all the resources they do, and they put that shit out for like their 100th anniversary or some shit like that, like that's the movie you put out in celebration. Y'all should be fucking ashamed of yourselves. Are you fucking kidding me? Like I watched that on Disney Plus. I was like, holy fuck, this is not
it
good.
Could have been Nimona, but they went with Wish.
Yeah, I was like, God Almighty, what a swing and a miss! Like at that, I think my Letterboxd
so many problems. It's
oh man, it's a rough watch, man. But yeah, that's what it is with Tyler Perry. He has all the resources in the world. He literally has his own studio, and he outside of that, he doesn't put other people on. He's not producing films for young directors or anything. He's always writing, producing, starring, directing. It's always about him, and yet no one gives him shit for that. Like I give Christopher Nolan shit for how pretentious he is. I think Tyler Perry is more pretentious than Christopher Nolan. I at least respect Christopher Nolan. I don't always like the dude, but I have respect for Christopher Nolan. Oh my god. And by the way, I had one of my friends actually ask me, they're like, "Oh, would you say any of the shit to Tyler Perry's face?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'd call him a coon right to his face. Fuck Tyler Perry. You think I give a shit? I fucking hate. I can't stand that motherfucker."
Whoa.
I can't. No, I absolutely would. He's the fucking worst. And these Medea movies, just there's nothing new about these.
Mm-hmm.
Like like this is Black Adam Sandler shit. Tyler Perry was like, "How can I do a tax write-off for vacation? Oh, let's do a movie." Yeah, Medea's like, yeah, we've hit that earnest level with Medea. Like the next one is gonna be Medea in space. Like it's like we're heading that way. I'm very over these. Fuck Tyler Perry. All right, that was number 8. Number 7. Speaking of someone I'm over, Mark Wahlberg, man, Flight Risk, number 7.
I didn't see that one, but yeah, go on. Yeah.
I don't get why we keep letting Mark Wahlberg slide. Like I don't get it. Like he's had okay, I'm gonna pull up his filmography because I was making this point earlier in the chat.
Yeah, let's take a look
And
at his last couple of his last 5 years.
yeah,
Maybe there was something in there that's very good. Let's take a look at.
because there is some let's be like I'm always fair. There has been some stuff that Wahlberg has done that has been, I think, actually pretty fucking great. But the run he's been on recently has been okay. So I'll here's where I'll start. So we'll start 2003, right? So Italian Job, movie I dig. I Heart Huckabees, yeah, good stuff. Four Brothers,
Richard
yeah, okay.
Jenkins and I Heart Huckabees.
Oh, oh my god, you love Richard Jenkins. I do love Richard Jenkins.
Yeah.
He's great. Okay, Invincible, it's all right. Departed, yeah, great stuff. Shooter, yeah, I think it's all right. We Own the Night, yeah. Happening, garbage. Max Payne, garbage. Lovely Bones, yeah, garbage. Date Night, yeah, it's okay. 2010 is where we're at now. So you get Other Guys, which I dig. Fighter, okay, yeah, I like Fighter. Contraband, yeah. Ted, yeah, I like Ted. Broken City, and then Pain and Gain, right? Okay, so still 2013. Two Guns, him and Denzel, which I think Two Guns is fun. And then Lone Survivor, which I do like Lone Survivor. Okay, here's where we start the Transformer.
It's going downhill,
dude, it plummets quick too, boy. So okay, Transformers: Age of Extinction, dog shit.
It's terrible,
fucking dog shit.
Terrible.
It is, yeah. Oh my god, that movie sucks. The Gambler, terrible. That's a bad movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's like him, John Goodman, Brie Larson. I love Brie Larson. I love me some John Goodman. That is a terrible fucking movie. Oh god, I cannot stand that movie. Entourage, the movie. By the way, Entourage sucks. Entourage sucked to was even on. Like I remember watching that. Even like, so I was like, I would have been like 20, like, yeah, like when Entourage was on, I guess it would have been like 20, 21. I watched it a couple times. It's like, yeah, this is like, these guys are just like fucking weirdos, and then like there's just these fucking assholes. Like I don't like these guys at all. I would never talk to any of those fuckers. But Mark Wahlberg's a Christian in Canada, so he, so he's not he's okay with it because it makes money, but it's just fucking hypocrite. Anyways, okay, all right, Ted 2, which is not good. Ted 2 is not a good movie. Daddy's Home, one of my least favorite theatrical experiences I've ever had. I fucking hate Daddy's Home. It's such
Is it the Will Ferrell one?
Yeah, that's very good. Yeah, that's a bad fucking movie. Deepwater Horizon. Okay, yeah, I'll give you Deepwater Horizon. Patriots Day, aka How I Would Have Stopped the Boston Bombing. Garbage movie. Fucking garbage movie. I hate that fucking movie. Transformers: The Last Night. The one where the one where Optimus Prime helped free the slaves. Oh no, that's is that it? Fuck, they all blend together after a while. No, that is the one. Yeah, that's the one because it had fucking Optimus Prime helping with like the Underground Railroad and shit. And I was just like, oh my god, this is so fucking yeah. Oh god,
Tubman was an Autobot and a man.
God, so bad. I'm gonna time Daddy's Home 2. Mile Daddy's Home 2. I cannot express enough how much that movie is just terrible. Uncharted, Infinite, Spencer Confidential, Father Stew, Me Time, The Family Plan, The Union, Arthur the King. That one's all right. Family Plan 2, and then Balls Up was the last one. Man, it's a lot of fucking misses in there, man. Like that. So
Balls Up is about wearing condoms and selling condoms. And again,
correct.
Like, are you Catholic, Mark Wahlberg? Or how Catholic are you to be in a movie like that?
It's just, I don't understand how this movie got made. It's such a like, there's nothing about it that's like special. It's directed by Mel Gibson, by the way, which
It's been a minute, right?
I mean, I think, yeah, I probably, I mean, I'm not seeking out Mel Gibson projects
Right.
these
Yeah, I
days,
get that.
but which Jesus, but don't worry, Jesus is gonna get nailed again, coming soon to your God. It's
Oh,
you
no.
know what's funny? I make that joke. But
Yeah.
you would think, given his whole thing for torture porn, that he'd at least be able to direct a fucking fight scene in this fucking shit. And nope, anytime there's a punch thrown, it does such a quick cut that it looks like the punch doesn't like fully land. So it's like undercutting its own like premise at points. The whole premise is this woman who works for the I think U.S. Marshals, goes ahead, has a prisoner that's going to go ahead and be a witness to testify against this big like drug boss or some shit. And the woman, I don't actually recognize the actress. Oh no, that's Michelle. Okay, you know, my bad. That's Michelle Dockery. You know her from Downton Abbey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like, which, I mean, look, y'all. I mean, I'm black. Of course, I'm not gonna watch Downton Abbey. like, get the fuck out of here. But like, I've heard she's good on there. Like, I don't know how she is, but I heard she's good. I did like her in The Gentleman, but yeah. Oh yeah, she was in Boy Kills World. I did dig her. I love Boy Kills World. So actually, okay. Fair enough. Oh yeah, she was the one that was like really evil and hot. Okay, yeah, okay, I like her. But yeah, this shit, it's Mark Wahlberg being basically Mel Gibson. There's a point where she hits him because he says something that really strikes a nerve. He's like, "Oh yeah, you got me so hard." I'm Michael Jackson Pollock painting. I was just like, "What?" I'm like, why is that in here? And the movie has multiple moments like that where he just says the grossest shit. And there's this point where he's like, oh yeah, like okay, so he pretends to be their pilot, right, to fly the witness, who's played by Topher Grace. You of course know as Eric Foreman from That 70s Show. He goes ahead and flies, pretends to be a pilot to go ahead and take them on this little cargo plane to not Alaska, so it's taking them somewhere. Anyways, but they go ahead and they do that, and Mark Wahlberg poses as a pilot, and so they've realized, oh shit, this guy's like a criminal of this big like family of criminals or some shit, and so they like have him handcuffed, and he's like, oh yeah, you can't shoot me, you can't kill me, and I'm just like, you might hit something in the plane. I'm just like, go up to him, just shoot him in the fucking head. Like, why? Like, why would you? Like, why would you leave this guy alive? And it makes no sense that she doesn't just shoot him. Even Topher Grace's character straight up says, like, I told you to shoot him. I'm just like, even he knows, like, you need to just shoot this guy. And the movie just never really makes a justification for why she doesn't, because she has a gun on her. And then it's all this conspiracy shit about, oh, who in the U.S. Marshals might be working with Mark Wahlberg, and how are they able to get the drop on him? Like, it's supposed to be like a mystery, but it means nothing, because fun fact, these other couple people who are supposed to be prominent characters, you never see their faces. They're just voices. Like, they don't even cut to them in their office talking on the phone, which would have been the easiest fucking thing to do. They're just like, nope, can't do that. Don't even want to pay an actor to be on screen. And I was like, cool, this is some like, it's fucking lazy at the end of the day. And Mark Wahlberg, I don't even know what he's going for here. He's supposed to be going for this like crazed man, like I this like pervert, like there's just top points where he just keeps talking about getting hard because of the violence. I'm just like, all right, like it's like no, that's in here. I didn't recognize the guy who wrote this, but I'm gonna be real, dude. I hope you never work again. I like I hated this. I hated this bad, man. Like it's one of those where I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I want to give you another at bat. You might just need to switch to producing or something because the writing may not be for you. I just man, and Mel Gibson, the actual directing is very lazy. Which say what you will about Mel Gibson, he's a fucking monster, but he has been known to be a good director, or at least from a visual standpoint.
Yeah.
And that is not on display here. So yeah, that's my number 7. My number 6. Oh yeah, that's right. This is my number 6. My number 6 is a sequel to a movie, ironically starring Mark Wahlberg. It's The Family Plan 2. I hate this movie so much. Like, Mark Wahlberg's laziness is just really been on display this year. Like, just how much he doesn't fucking care. And The Family Plan 2, it's just one of those movies. Like, I'm such a Michelle Monaghan fan. I'm such a fan of hers, and it breaks my heart that she is like reduced to being in dumb shit like this. She should be a bigger deal because she really is fucking talented, and she's trying to have some chemistry with Mark Wahlberg, and it just feels like it's not on his side. Like, she's clearly trying to have chemistry with him, and it's almost like he's appalled by her at points. Like, I just never bought it from his side. There's no chemistry. Pardon me. We'll cough there. Pardon me. But there's really no chemistry. The whole actual plot, like, you just don't really care about what's going on, and they treat their daughter so bad. That is a huge pet peeve of mine in films, is when parents show up at their kid's house uninvited, and they're like, surprise, and they're like, what, you slept with someone? It's like, don't come into my house. Don't come over uninvited.
Yes,
like,
it's pretty rude.
Like, I don't like, it's very rude. Like, I don't owe you an explanation. Like,
right.
It's really gross how they actually approach that. There's also this kind of weird, not even kind of weird, the weird subplot where, like, Michelle Monaghan's daughter in this, the boyfriend that they end up meeting, he takes his shirt off a couple times, and Michelle Monaghan's kind of like, oh, like, hi, and I'm like, that's your daughter's boyfriend. What the fuck are you doing? Like, but they repeat that joke like 4 or 5 times. I was like, all right, like, is this supposed to be fun? Like, it's just one of those things where I went, there's no reason for this to fucking be in here. And at the end of the day, man, I think Apple Plus, whatever they fucking call it, I think it's actually an underrated streaming service, but their misses are among, like, some of the worst misses, like, each year. And this was just something I couldn't believe that they put money behind this. I couldn't find a budget for this because I was looking, but this is probably at least $100 million, which oh god, like, that just makes me incredibly sad. so yeah, no reason to watch this. There's nothing here for you. God, this was rough. So yeah, that's my number 6. My number 5, continuing a theme from the last film we just watched. It's directed by Simon West, who you know from directing. He's actually directed like one thing I like. So he's directed Con Air, but Expendables 2, which I'm not a fan of. The Mechanic. Have fun with The Mechanic. I haven't seen Wild Card before, so I don't know that one. And he directed The General's Daughter and the new Christoph Waltz movie Old Guy. But what he's directed that's on the list here is the Rebel Wilson movie Bride Hard, which, god damn, this movie's bad. Like, it's, hey Bradley, did you ever want to see Die Hard, but it's at a wedding?
Well, maybe when you put it that way, it sounds pretty good.
No, well, it's not. not in this case. Like, no, you don't want to know that. Okay, it is. This shit is booty, man. This is just a bad. Like, this is just. It's one of those things where, like, as I'm watching it, I genuinely got angry, and I got angry because I watched something like Bottoms, and something like Bottoms is one of those movies that actually ends up being a really fun action movie in this last 20 minutes, but it's so well written, it's so well acted, the jokes are on point, but it's one of those movies that I know that like women will watch and be like, hell yeah, this is a movie that we could do like a movie night. I could do like a movie night with my friends too. Like movies like that, movies like Booksmart, stuff like that. I want there to be more like there should be more female led just action stuff in general. Like I know people weren't super high on Gunpowder Milkshake. I enjoyed Gunpowder Milkshake. I have a lot of fun with that movie. I enjoyed I enjoyed the hell out of Ballerina, the John Wick spinoff. I thought that was a fun fucking time. Yeah, so I mean, like, I want to see more stuff like that. And the cast here, I mean, Rebel Wilson, Anna Camp, who from the Pitch Perfect movies, Anna Klumsky, who from, of course, My Girl, They Them, Uncle Buck, Investigating Anna, to name a few. Divine Joy Randolph, fresh off of Holdovers. I mean, the cast there's a cast here, and just none of the jokes really land. The whole friendship, which is one of the big bases of the film, is that Rebel Wilson and oh god, what's her name? And Anna Camp have been like best friends since they were like 13 years old, and so Anna Camp is getting married, but she doesn't know that her best friend is a spy, and she's been a spy for like 13 years, has never told her, and it's like, so then that becomes a point of friction. It's like, what, you lied to me? And it is like, yeah, you did have several times you could have like told your friend. Like it's the same thing in like The Family Plan, where I just rolled my eyes, where it's like I didn't know how to tell you. It's like, we've been together for a decade, you asshole. You could have found one time to be like, hey, I'm a fucking spy, by the way. Like right. And I was just like, no, boo fuckity who. You had your time to tell them, and you didn't. And so when they freak out, they're like, I'm so sorry, why are you acting like this? It's like, eat a bag of dicks. You guys are assholes. Like, how dare you keep something that big from someone so important in your fucking life? And oh my god, and just bad puns galore. There are so many there's a joke in here, oh god, where she talks about Rebel Wilson talks about like be like a grandma getting wet because they're so horny, and I remember I just went, why is this in here? I'm just like, why are we doing this? There's so many jokes like that where you're like, this isn't a joke, this is more of a rep. Like it's kind of more like but people accuse Family Guy of doing, it's like that. It's yeah, the action bits don't work at all. I can't remember who the villain is in this. It's Stephen Dorff, which was so I'm not gonna lie, that's the only thing that made me laugh, is that Stephen Dorff, for apparently how much of a douche he is, like, you know what? You deserve to be the villain in Brightheart. Like, this is exactly what you deserve because you're terrible. And so I got it's kind of like how I kind of felt the same way, a little differently, like how watching Hugh Grant in Paddington 2, where I'm just like, you know what? It's fitting that this movie about a CGI bear is saving your career right now because you've been such a douchebag for years. It's like good. I'm happy, because think about it, man. Hugh Grant wasn't doing shit for so long, and then he got Paddington 2, and people were like, oh, he's got some heat again. And yeah, so he owes Paddington all the marmalade for the rest of the bear's life.
No, I like that. Yeah, all the marmalade.
But and yay for new Paddington. But yeah, y'all, there is more female led stuff. Atomic Blonde is a great example. Mm-hmm. of female led stuff. Old Guard. I can't bring myself to watch Old Guard 2. I've just heard it's bad. But yeah, y'all don't watch this shit. This movie it really is not worth your time. And Rebel Wilson, man, I don't know, man. Like, speaking of someone who's had a lot of at bats, man, I'm kind of at that point where it's like, yeah, maybe you go away for like 2 or 3 years because this is not working for me. But that was yeah, because at the end of the day, it's about me. I mean, it really is sad though, man. Because like I have to imagine, and maybe I'm giving these actors like far too much credit, but I want to imagine like most of them don't want to be in shit. You know what I mean? Like I would imagine they like have some sense of pride, but like I think without someone like and I'm not just bringing this up because he's MAGA. It's also because like I think he's always been terrible. But it's like something like Rob Schneider. Like Rob Schneider is objectively bad in like 95% of the things that he's in. Like he's an awful fucking actor. Like there is no one like he owes Adam Sandler everything because that motherfucker has kept him around like really up until maybe like 6 years ago where you know he went like real MAGA and Adam Sandler's kind of like, all right, like enough of that shit.
All right, replace his number with Steve Buscemi's.
Yeah, right, exactly. But man, like I just think about just some of these people. Just it's like, man, you should care more. Like this is a reflection of you, and you're just kind of like, whatever. But yeah, Rebel Wilson. I hope you get together because yeah, she had this Netflix movie about like being about going back to high school that was fucking terrible, and I'd already done my worst stuff. That probably would have been on the list that year. I can't remember what it's called, but it's really bad. Yeah, I might have to look that up because I'm blanking on it. Let me look this up real quick. But while I'm looking that up, my number 4, Hello Darkness, My Old Friend. It's Tyler Perry's Straw. That's the movie with what's her name? Oh my god, I can literally picture her face. Taraji P. Henson. There we go. Where basically it's basically Tyler Perry's, you know, The Very Worst, Very Bad Day. That's essentially what this movie is. But it's everything about Tyler Perry when it does a drama. It's over dramatic. It's everyone in this world is just the biggest piece of shit. Like they might as well have long mustaches and be tying people to railroad tracks. Like everyone in this is so cartoonishly evil. Her boss is like, bitch, you were 3 minutes late. Or no, like 20 minutes late. I should fire you right now. As a matter of fact, yeah, I am gonna fire you. It's like, oh my god. It's like, oh my god, just make this shit stop. And the whole twist that this movie has, because she's trying to go ahead and work so she can afford medicine for her daughter. The whole twist at the end, which I'm gonna spoil right now because I'm doing y'all a favor. The fact that her daughter died earlier in the movie and her robbing the bank and all that was after.
No, that's weird.
She realized her daughter. Yeah, so it's
twist.
So it's like this Shyamalan twist, like, oh, we got you, and I'm just like, and I'll be real. When I just started laughing because I went, why am I surprised? Like, why am I even surprised anymore that this is what this fucker does? Like, he just doesn't like. He doesn't give a shit. It's like it's never been more clear how much he just doesn't fucking care. And I understand that Taraji P. Henson. I think I saw I think it might have even been last week where she was talking about like I work with Tyler Perry because you know, no one ever gave me a franchise or something like that. And I'm just like, I understand being bitter about not having a franchise. Not everyone gets to be that actor, but also, girl, like you keep working with Tyler Perry. Like you're gonna put yourself there or not into a box. Like I wouldn't want to work with you either, considering you keep working with him. It's just like, and I'm a fan of hers. Like, but goddamn, it's exhausting, man, to see every black woman has to just be in the lowest spot of their lives in every single one of his fucking films. They're either broke, they're destitute, they're being abused by their men, they're treated like a slut. I just like it's like every single fucking negative thing that he can throw out in terms of black women, he constantly fucking does, and it's so tiring to realize that people just don't call him on it. Yeah, Brandon, shout out to Brandon. Brandon saw it and he was probably as upset as I was. He was just like, God damn it. And I'm like, dude, yeah, this is what he does, man. But that's my number 4. My number 3, speaking of someone we need to have a conversation about, to Hurry Up Tomorrow. Look, I know people like Wednesday, or I think they like Wednesday. That's like one of those shows.
Wednesday's like the most popular show on Netflix, right?
Is it really? Damn. Okay. Look, I know people like Jenna Ortega. Dude, having this and that Martin Freeman one. Oh, and I'm God,
something about the Millers. What's that called?
No, hang on, I'm looking up right now. Not Miller's Girl. Oh,
Miller's
God damn
Girl,
it.
Yeah.
That dude, that was some bullshit. That is a bad movie. Jenna, what you doing, homie? start reading these scripts.
Who wouldn't want to try to work with The Weeknd though? I'd imagine she signed on to this before The Weeknd's Sam. He was in the Sam Levinson show, right? That just kind of
the Idol,
without
the Idol
whisper. Everyone was just like you, and then that's
yeah. It's such
called The Idol. Yeah,
the Idol,
right?
yeah, the Idol, yeah. So
what is this one even about? The only thing I know about this one is people share the GIF and the meme that's going on because of his bad acting in it.
So, all right, this movie. Here's the thing: I don't even understand. Like, this is one of those films that, like, as I'm watching it, I'm like, I don't know what the pitch even was for this, because like so basically this is the synopsis on Letterboxd. A musician plagued by insomnia is pulled into an odyssey with a stranger who begins to unravel the very core of his existence. That's what that says. They say, right? Okay. So Jenna Ortega is basically this girl in the film who is like an obsessed fan that he has history with. The Weeknd is this big pop star who is like becoming obsessed with her, and then they're like in this like weird kind of relationship. It's kind of like a cat and mouse type thing, but she's psycho, and yeah, yeah. So she ends up like tying him up at a point and holding him at knife point and making him be honest with her. Like it's such a weird fucking movie. And honestly, there's no one in your house that couldn't be a better actor than The Weeknd in this. Like he is awful. He is so goddamn awful. Like awful in a way that like it's almost one of the most impressive bad performances I've ever seen. It's so I remember this is a very this is gonna sound like such a dick move, but fuck it. It's like when I saw I lost a bet to a friend, and so they're like, you have to watch any movie like comedy I pick for you to watch. I was like, all right, fine. So he made me watch Larry the Cable Guy's Witless Protection. Dude, I got about 20 minutes in and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through this. And I was like genuinely angry. At about the 30-minute mark, I realized I'm like, there's nothing this movie can do to not get like an F at best. And then at the hour mark, I was just like, oh yeah, this is going to be top 5 best case scenario for this movie. The Weeknd, I hand to God, I believe this, that anyone in your house could be a better actor than The Weeknd in this. Like I could not fucking believe how bad he is in this. And the other thing too, man, Jenna Ortega, she's not good in this. She's actually pretty fucking bad in this. And and they don't have chemistry. Like there's this point where she's like holding him at knife point. She's like, be honest with me, be honest with me. And he starts singing one of his new songs, which this is how I basically reacted. Like when they started singing together as she's still holding him at knife point, it's supposed to be this like breakthrough moment for both of them. I was like, oh cool, fuck both of you. I was like, you're both terrible people, and I hate you both. It's oh my god, it's so yeah. The thing that's very frustrating about it is that it's very much like Euphoria in the sense that it clearly thinks it's being deep. You know what I mean? Like where like if that like where like those people who study another religion, they're like, oh, I'm deep because I've gotten outside of the Western philosophy. You know what I mean? Like that level of pretentiousness. Like that's what this movie is. That's what this movie is.
I'll admit, Euphoria got its hooks in me. I'm like, oh, but I even like what you just said. I feel smarter than everyone else because I don't think this is great. I know this is trash I'm watching, but just like everyone else, I'm like, all right, let's turn on this trash and watch it.
But dude, I get it, man, because like I fell into that trap with Teen Mom, man. Like I was just like I fell in this loop where I'm like, okay, these girls are gonna get it together and they're gonna figure it out. And then I realized there's just a point where it's like I'm just torturing myself by watching this fucking show, and I'm bumming myself out. I'm like, I need to just not watch this anymore. So I just stopped watching it. But I watched it for like 4 years. But yeah, it's very much that level of just like gross. I will say some of the cinematography, to give a little bit of credit, there is some cool cinematography in here, but it's not even close to enough to justify watching this shit. Like the whole the clip that Nick shares in the chat all the time. Shout to Nick from the Afternoon Tune, where he's like, shut up, seriously, shut, like that clip.
What is wrong with you? I'm trying to help you.
That scene. Oh my god! Like oh man, I couldn't even replicate how I was cringing while I was watching that. Like I was
a positive way to look at it. Like for me, the silver lining positive is, oh wow, The Weeknd has never told anyone to shut up before, because this portrayal of telling someone to shut up you're mad at looks so fake and silly that he must have never done it before. So that's good for him.
Dude, it's so bad, man. Oh my god, it
really makes me wonder, how does someone who, and I'll admit this, I think a lot of Weeknd songs are amazing. How does someone who knows how that kind of connection between emotions through sound, or I should have just said an artist, how does an artist not know how to act even a little bit? And I think there's a real conversation there.
No, I think that's an actual fair.
Marshawn Lynch, of all people,
he's a great actor.
Yeah, he pops up in HBO shows and comedies every once in a while. And every time I'm like, oh, hey, that's Marshawn Lynch. And as the scene goes on, every time Hunter, I'm like, damn, Marshawn Lynch is kind of amazing at acting.
So I didn't mention it as a dishonorable mention, but I should have. Love Hurts, not a good film. Quite bad. Marshawn Lynch is one of the few things about that movie that I was like, wow, this is actually kind of fun. Like he's at least
he's in that Euphoria scene where the guy's all like, I'll explain why pig is worse than the N-word. And the look Marshawn Lynch gives the guy while he's explaining is so authentic and real. It's like, wow, Marshawn Lynch once again. He's like, I don't know. There's something about the way he chooses to be in a scene that's so relatable and so not something that it seems you can teach. So anyways, yeah, I hope The Weeknd gets who's that one acting coach that Steven Soderbergh usually gets that really brings the best out of that team, call up Soderbergh, because Soderbergh I'm still thinking is batting 1,000 when it comes to that person can't act. Like I think Alex Pettyfer is dreadful, but his best performance is in a Soderbergh movie.
Yeah,
I don't think that's a coincidence.
Oh yeah, no, 1,000%.
Yeah,
Like
anyways.
you see him in Beastly, and you're like, how the fuck is this the same guy? Like
It's
it's like
horrible.
yeah.
I'm
Oh man,
ugly
Beastly.
now.
Oh,
My
Beastly's so
horrified, ugly face realization is the same face I made yesterday when I was beautiful. Like, what's going on, man? Emote.
it's so bad. It's so goddamn bad.
His acting class was just a Calvin Klein picture of a model. And he's like, I could do that.
He's so terrible. Oh, it's so bad in it. All right. My number
Okay,
2
yeah.
film.
Number two, yeah.
Man, I the only reason this isn't number 1, and I'll get to why, but that would be a spoil my number 1. But I'll get to that once we get there. It's The Electric State. I there are not enough words to describe how much this movie genuinely pisses me off.
Let me see how much that costs real quick. I saw this one.
It's the literal first thing on my letterbox.
Okay.
$320 million.
Wow.
300. Let me say it one more time, people. 320 million fucking dollars for this piece of shit. Are you kidding me? Do you realize what $320 million could do? Are you fuck out of here? 320 million. Like, look, we need to have a conversation about the Russos. I know some people are really excited that they're coming back.
Thank God for Marvel.
Thank God. So,
for not just the actors, but the directors too.
Y'all, I'm telling you, like, look, am I excited for Doomsday? Yeah, I'm excited because, hey, Fantastic Four meets Wakanda. I'm excited off that alone. I won't even lie to y'all. But am I way more concerned? Like, the other ones that the Russos did, I had no concerns at all. I'm like, oh yeah, they'll nail this shit. They got this. Now, my level of concerns scale 1 to 10. Like, I'm at a 4. I'm a little worried about this. Like, they could really fuck this up. Because between this and Sherry and the Gray Man,
was it the Gray Man with the drones, all the weird drone shots, and then everyone was all, ambulance had better drone shots. We should have given
Sherry and the Gray Man, like those are 2 big ass fucking misses. And then they were producing that show Citadel, that Amazon action show, which is fucking garbage.
Is Richard Madden in that? Jenna Coleman's husband, right?
I think so. Hang on, Citadel.
They're super cute couple, I know British couple, I think.
Yeah, Richard Madden. I'm a fan of Richard Madden, but that's a bad show, man. Yeah, it's a bad fucking show, boy. So like the Russos, man, like they're skidding right now. So I'm like, while I'm excited, my level of concern, I'm a little worried. So we'll see. But this shit, we need to have 2. We're having some conversations today, because we need to have a conversation about Chris Pratt. Because man, this motherfucker is just like if James Gunn is not writing for him, he is just in a world of hurt, man. And anytime he goes anywhere close to sci-fi outside of Guardians, his shit is god fucking awful. Do I even need to remind y'all about Passengers? How bad that shit is. Oh, hey, let me trick the woman that I don't even lust after. Let me read a file on everything about her so I can trick her into falling in love with me. Love, fuck you. That's one movie. There's a Tomorrow War, which, oh my fucking god, like they really are trying to sell you on Chris Pratt being, an action star outside of Guardians, and it is not clicking, y'all. Jurassic World, that trilogy, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Dominion and Fallen Kingdom are 2 of the worst films in the last decade. Those are dog shit Jurassic Park movies. Oh my god, Clone Girl. I let them out because they're like me. Fuck out of here.
Killer.
Like, it's like, oh my god, and it is amazing. So Bryce Dallas Howard, God bless her. She's trying so fucking hard. She's trying harder than the script definitely is for her character. She's trying so hard to get something out of that. And you know what it is? And I'm dead serious when I say this. she's too much of a woman for Chris Pratt. And when I say that, I mean she had reading up on her and stuff, she clearly has like, you know, feminist views, more leftist views, and you know, she's an intelligent woman. And Chris Pratt hates that shit. I guarantee you that's why they don't have chemistry. He's like, you're not docile enough for me. Because that's, you know, that's exactly why he left Anna Faris. Because I'm sure Anna Faris actually, you know, had opinions and shit. He's like, oh, I can't have that. Let me go ahead and have a real kid. Like, fuck out of here, man. Like, dude, I can't stick. Like, and I'll spoil it right now. A movie that's going to be on my list next year, because I already know it's going to be on there. That movie Mercy he just did. Fuck that movie. He oh my god, that movie sucks. Like Chris Pratt, man, he just might not be like. I'm really gonna start asking people like, is he as good as you think he is? Because I don't think he is, and I think, you know, I know Mario made money because it's fucking Mario. It's not because of Chris Pratt, but at the end of the day, man, like between the Jurassic World movies and Passengers, Tomorrow War, like he's been in some shit that he's leading that is just that he just doesn't have the chops to go ahead and carry it. And him and Millie Bobby Brown have like anti-chemistry in this movie. They're trying to kind of go like the ET route with Millie Bobby Brown, stealing from the 80s. What a shocker.
Is this a pro AI movie? I did see The Electric State. I'm going to say it's not a pro AI movie because I don't think it has any ideas about AI or anything really. More like product. It's definitely pro product, pro consumer, pro the Hobby Lobby gets to say it's a person now. You know, stuff like that. Like corporations are people. We should give corporations freedom. That's what I got out of it. I mean, as far as messages go, but yeah, what do you think?
Dude? I'll be real, dude. I think you kind of just hit every like point I was about to make. Like it is very much like, hey, look at this mall full of stuff. Wouldn't you want all this stuff? Well, not really. No, you do. You really want this stuff. You know, like you want your own robot.
Wanting stuff is a freedom of expression. So if you don't buy all the stuff, you're not free.
Like they have Millie Bobby Brown talking to robots. She talks to more robots than she talks to people in this movie. The movie could not more like if they were all just BB-8s, it'd be a Disney movie. If like look at her talking to all these BB-8s. Look at how cute they are. Don't you want your own BB-8? You should go on Disney.com and buy your own BB-8. It's like it's such a goddamn like but Jason Alexander is in this. He like plays her dad, like her stepdad, and that was such a weird sequence. Like her being this like girl wants to be a scientist, and them being like, "Stop having your own thoughts! How dare you?" And I'm just like, "What am I watching? Like really? This is how we're so." But it's so Stranger Things coded. I'm like, why can't she just be a young adult on her own? Why she just have to be? You know what I mean? It's just like why? Like why can't she be her own? It's so much of like so okay. I've seen her. Like, I think she's actually really good in those Enola Holmes movies. I think she's
I
good
agree with that. It was fun movies.
But then I've seen her in stuff like that Godzilla movie. Oh my gosh, she sucks so bad in that fucking movie. Her and my
Vera Farmiga.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Just garbage performances.
The weirdest motivation I've ever seen in a movie.
It like when she explains it, you're like, wait, what? Like that's not.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, like there's no
poisoning. Did you get radiation poisoning, and now that's what's speaking to us? Your condition.
Yeah, it's very Amazing Spider-Man 2 coded in that way, but
yeah. That's a good.
Yeah, but
those actors deserved way better characters that had to speak crazy like that.
But I really am wondering if Millie Bobby Brown is like. Is she good? Like, so I'll be real. I haven't watched. But I know I say that, but like I see Sadie Sink and stuff, and I have no doubts. I'm like, oh, she's gonna be something. Like she's gonna keep ascending. Millie Bobby Brown, like I'm kind of like I don't know. Like So I have not finished Stranger Things season 4. I have not finished season 5. I have no idea how the show ends. I don't know anything about spoilers, blah blah blah.
Yeah. Without spoiling any of that, I think Millie Bobby Brown is fine. I think they didn't know how to make Eleven grow naturally. So just kind of
Okay.
kept telling her to be like, do the hand thing, and you're kind of bald. That's your character. Which is unfortunate because, like you said,
Yeah.
Sadie Sink and Maya Hawke are chewing the scenery and
Yeah.
delivering the monologues that are memorable. And Winona Ryder as well. And poor Millie Bobby Brown is like, I'm 11. I'm weird. I'm going to raise my hand. But yeah, the Enola Holmes movie is very, very charming, very cute.
Yeah, but watching her in this, I was just like,
This is a weird
like,
movie, man.
it's not only just like it's not only like a weird movie. Like, there's no natural pacing to it. I think that's the thing that kind of like blew me away about it, is that, like, for it being kind of this like dystopian / action movie, it never really gets into a rhythm. It actually kind of reminds me of John Carter in that way, where I was like, it doesn't really ever establish itself enough for you to know how to really watch it. And there's nothing visually. That is one thing that blew my mind. The visuals in this, for 320 million, man, I couldn't have cared about anything I was watching. Like the robots or anything. I was like, you know what this made me do after I watched this? I actually watched Pacific Rim. I was like, yeah, there you go. Robots that I actually like give a fuck about and actually can have fun with. I didn't give a fuck about any robot in this movie. And like I was just like, oh,
well,
like
the movie itself is based on artwork from a Swedish artist named Simon Stallenhag, and his artwork, you just take a look at it after if you can. It's kind of profound the way that his still images of like a robot just chilling in nature with a bird
yeah.
has more to say about life and the pursuit of things than this almost 3-hour movie. Like, and how did that happen? How did that happen?
So I'm so happy you brought that up, because I started watching this. I remember I watched this like a couple months ago, and I was watching it like at like 11, because I was just like, I'm awake, maybe this will help me go to sleep. And the more I was watching it, the more I was genuinely amazed at just how lifeless everything was, and how everything felt so, I think you just used the term ho hum, like it's very ho hum. It doesn't have any sense of urgency, even when things start to quote get intense. And I'm just sitting here going, you haven't established anyone enough for me to fucking care about you trying to switch gears now. And like Chris Pratt is like, his whole bit is like, oh, I have this robot sidekick and we fight like an old married couple. Like, isn't that fun? I'm like, oh, Chris Pratt playing someone who has a subservient spouse. What a fucking stretch. Like, it's just like are we just not seeing the fucking pattern when he does this shit over and over again? Like, it's like, fuck out. Like,
no.
I'm sorry, is that not weird to anyone else? Like, this happens a lot with Chris Pratt in movies. I'm like, okay, like Gamora is kind of the exception, not the standard. So like, are we gonna talk about that? No. Oh, all right. Well, fuck me, I guess. But watching this movie, so much of it is on Chris Pratt, because there's like there's several
Because
scenes.
He's like the co-lead.
Yeah, he's the co-lead, and I'm just watching it. I'm going, man, you don't have the chops to do this, man. Like, there are some points where he's really supposed to get like emotional. Like, there's a point where his robot's in trouble and he's like still supposed to be crying. I'm like, oh my god, no, my friend. It just nothing. I felt nothing. I was like, god damn, dude. Like, you can't, like, dude, Milo fell asleep in my pile of clothes back there. That's literally why I have the pile of clothes back there. He fell asleep in my pile of clothes. I got teary-eyed last night watching him this morning because I was getting stuff recorded. I showed more emotion over my cat than this motherfucker did about a robot he's known for 20 years. And it's just like, oh, all right. So yeah, you don't fucking, like, you can't even do that. You can't give me a tear. Like, yeah, fuck out of here. And like, and like the one guy, God bless him. I always say his name wrong, but Ki Hoi Kwan. I love that dude. I genuinely love that dude. And like, while Love Hurts is not a good flick, he is the one thing in this movie that is like feels earnest. Like he's the one person who actually feels like I just think he's always just so happy to be getting roles and just that he gets to live his dream, that his earnestness comes through, even if that's the baseline, if that makes sense. Like
No, it does.
it's and he's like the one thing in this movie at points that has some light. But then there's even almost this point where like Chris Pratt always almost knows it. So Chris Pratt almost is like, you know, it's like you remember the talent show episode of SpongeBob where Squidward thinks that everyone is cheering for, like everyone thinks he thinks everyone's cheering for him. That's where it feels like with Chris Pratt, because like Keo Kwan at points you're like, oh wow, he's bringing this energy, and Chris Pratt's like, okay, let me get back in front. No, co-star. Like it's just like,
this is supposed to be a family film, and Keo Kwan knows that curiosity and excitement make a family film bigger, and he brings it to that. Like Millie Bobby Brown's like, this Astro Boy robot, I forget what his name is, maybe Astrobot, maybe
that. Yeah,
like it's my brother. And for the first time in the whole fucking movie, someone finally says, "Oh my, really? Holy shit!" You know, and I was actually excited about it.
I'm so happy you brought that up, because that is
he's like going a mile a minute. Like the idea that consciousness and a soul can exist, that alone is amazing. And you're telling me your brother's this robot? And Millie Bobby Brown finally is all like, "Oh my gosh, someone's excited about it."
Yeah,
I'm just bumped up a little bit.
I'm so happy you brought that up, because like everyone is so like it's like Ted, where everyone is so nonplussed about Talking Bear, but like it's not a joke. It's just a very insane plot hole that the movie just doesn't address until it almost feels like that was an improv scene, because it's so out of left field. You're like, wait, did they write it like this, or did Keo Kwan just go like, wait, how is no one brought this up yet?
I can't do a -5 energy on this. I gotta be big.
Yeah, like, oh god, that would be sad. Russo's just like, yeah, he improv the whole
Tucci,
scene.
who's amazing, is also like, hey, it's me, Stanley Tucci.
Okay,
I was in a Transformers. You know where the check goes. You know, that sort of thing. That's the energy he's bringing.
I'm so happy you brought him up too, because oh man, his level of like, you get I guarantee you he was just like in between scenes, he was just like, oh man, can't wait to buy that for the new kitchen renovation. I'm gonna buy that because like there is no way he took this shit for the check, because he's very Stanley Tucci like baseline, like, all right, I know how to play the villain. I'm gonna keep it new, like, you know, keep it like level 2 out of 5. We'll keep this nice and, you know, nice and breezy. Don't need to extend. Don't need to like overact or put a lot of effort in, because, you know, fuck it, Netflix movie. Like it felt very much like how he played it. And there are points he's supposed to be villainous, like kill all the robots. So I'm like, all right, like is that all you got? Like it's just like it feels very. He never feels like a threat. That's really probably like one of the main things, but it might be, I don't know. There's so much wrong with this fucking movie.
It's like it's kind of like a pop song. Like Woody Harrelson's all like, "What do we want? Freedom." It's like, oh, is this high concept sci-fi from the ideas in the mind of a Swedish artist going to get into what freedom means? And the robots are like, no.
Like,
we're not getting into any actual ideas behind anything. We're moving along. We're saying the catchphrases. We're ending the film.
Yeah, exactly. So that's my number 2. All right, y'all. So quick reminder of what is on the list here. All right, y'all. So just quick reminder: Fountain of Youth and Materialist tied at number 10. War of the Worlds at 9. Medea's Destination Wedding at 8. Flight Risk at 7. Family Plan 2 at 6. Brideheart at 5. Tyler Perry's Straw Gag at 4. Hurry Up Tomorrow at 3. Electric State at 2. All right, and my number 1 least favorite film of last year is directed by Tyler Spindle, who also directed another movie I fucking hated, and it was on my worst of that year. David Spade's The Wrong Missy. It's Kind of Pregnant, starring Amy Schumer. I've never been an Amy Schumer fan. She always just rubbed me the wrong way. I thought Trainwreck was a blip on her career because I was like, oh wow, that was actually really well done. Like credit where it's due. But then I remember she did Snatched with Goldie Hawn after that. I was like, oh, here we go, right back to the sewage. And then she did I Feel Pretty, where it's like, oh, all you have to do is think, is literally get a concussion and be like, oh, now I like my body. Like, yeah, women, don't you feel inspired? It's like, wow, you guys are fucking monsters. This movie is Amy Schumer's character going, I don't have a man. I wish I was pregnant. I want to be a mom. Oh, let me go into a maternity store and put on one of those pregnancy bellies. Oh no, one of my friends walked in the store and saw me and thinks I'm pregnant. You know what? I like the attention I'm getting from being pregnant, quote unquote. Let me go ahead and keep wearing this, which will now lead to several scenes of, oh no, I have to take a shower. Oh, I have to change, but I can't have people see that my belly is fake. Womp womp. And
Right.
oh my God, this movie is just like, it's so bad. It's bad in that way where if someone wrote a script like this, you would just be like, dude, you need to just abandon this idea. Like there's just no way for you to even like backtrack on this. Like your foundation is faulty. And that is really the biggest issue of this movie is that the premise is faulty as fuck. Because if you did this, people rightfully so would go, you're a fucking monster. I never want to talk to you again. And yet the movie treats it like it's some sort of charm. And that Will Forte is the love interest in this. I was like fucking shocked, honestly, to see that was Will Forte. I was like, wait, what? Okay, he's a romantic lead, sure. Love Will Forte, love MacGruber. Last Man on Earth is fantastic. Like big fan of his.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know why the fuck he signed on to this. Like I would genuinely ask him. I'd be like, dude, what why? Like, because the thing is that as you're watching this, you realize that he's gonna forgive her at some point. Like she's gonna get caught, or she's gonna tell him, and he's gonna somehow be able to move past this. And it's treated with such a lack of weight that I was genuinely floored. I was like, wow, she fucking lied to you about this, dude. And this is not like oh, hey, I forgot to start the dishwasher. This is a big fucking deal. And he's just like, yeah, I can't believe you're crazy enough to do that. And he's like endeared to the fact that she did it. I was like, are you fucking serious? And the movie just goes, yep, they got together. Aren't you happy? And I'm like, no, absolutely the fuck not. and even her friend, like she really does just get kind of a pass on it. And I just went, no, nah, I'm not accepting that shit. Her friend in the movie, Jillian Bell, who I'm a huge Jillian Bell fan because I loved her on Workaholics. Of course, 22 Jump Street, oh my gosh, Fist Fight, Officer. I'm a big Jillian Bell fan, but I don't know why I don't know if she's just an Amy Schumer fan or something. I don't know why she's in that shit. This was exhausting to get through. That's the thing that just really just angered me is how. And it's over 90 minutes. It's closer to 2 hours. I think it's like an hour 48. And I was just like, why is this an hour 48? Why is this not just a clean 90 minutes? And yeah, it's one of those films where there's actually a point in this movie where Damon Wayans Jr., because Amy Schumer's character is dating him, and he actually just goes up to her and is like, look, I can't remember if she proposes or something happened. They break up, but she's like so obsessed with the fact he broke up with her that she's like fucking her life up, like missing classes and shit. I'm just like, because she's a teacher, and I'm just like, you need to get your shit together. And but again, it's all treated as this endearing quirk. But yeah, kind of pregnant, terrible. Don't ever watch it. It's not worth your time. But that is my number one of last year. So I'm gonna get on out of here. Canada, thank you, sir, for staying on. I appreciate it. Tomorrow I will be on. So 27th, I will be on. I will be doing my best of tomorrow. So check. Keep up on my socials for that. The Real Pineapple on J Hunter Real Pineapple on Blue Sky. J Hunter Real Pineapple on Instagram. J Hunter Real Pineapple on Threads. Check out the Real Pineapple wherever you listen to podcasts and on YouTube. Canada, tell the people where they can find you, sir.
Hello. Yes, that's me, Bradley. I'm at Bradley of Martin on Instagram, and I think that's my letterbox also.
Yeah,
and you can hear me at oneofus.net reviewing generally what's popular on Netflix, some select in theater stuff. Just reviewed a Kiefer Sutherland movie about shooting at the cartel, which was not great, but not the worst.
Not great, but not the worst thing. What a backhanded compliment.
Brothers Under Fire, yeah. Well, its biggest problem was there was the brothers that were under fire, the band of soldiers.
Yeah.
They were like cameos in the movie almost. It's very odd film.
Of course.
But yes, also next week we should have the Beef Season 2 and the Invincible review up. So those ones will be looking forward to chatting and posting. So because those were actually kind of great. It's always good to you probably know about this. You just did a worst of. Isn't it nice to actually watch something you enjoy?
Oh, dude, it's the best. Like that. But see, that's like I know Jamarco. Shout out to Jamarco. Always gives me shit for it, but I'm like, dude, I don't know how much I appreciate the great stuff without watching the bad stuff. Like it does help me kind of keep balance. This is a year or last year I just didn't go as hard for my worst of, but the stuff I did see that was bad, I was like, god damn, I did watch some bullshit though last year. So I mean, this year I'll be kind of back to normal rotation, but there was some bad stuff last year, but it actually really did help in terms of last night because I went through one more time and redid my best of list, and I was like, okay, I actually feel good about where it is now. But going through and doing both lists last night, it was like, yeah, I watched some great stuff. I watched some bullshit. So I'm excited to get the Beef Season 2. That's the next thing is get caught up on TV. So I'm gonna start Invincible Season 2 tomorrow. Because I am on Season 2 of Invincible. I am behind. So I think
Sterling K. Brown makes his debut in Season 2, so that'll be fun.
Ooh, sweet. All right. Well, hell yeah.
Awesome.
I love that dude. I do want to watch. Have you seen Paradise? Is that what it's called? Paradise?
Not yet, but I think my mom-in-law's watching it and liking it. But
okay, I'm gonna add that to the list because I really like Sterling K. Brown. I'm a big fan of his. But yeah, y'all. In terms of what's coming up next, I will have a review. Best of will be tomorrow. Like I said, keep an eye out on socials. I will have a review on. I believe it's gonna be. I think it's May 2nd. I think that's the finale for Daredevil. Oh no, it's the 12th is the finale. So I will have a spoiler finale for Daredevil Born Again Season 2. I saw it last month. I cannot wait to talk everything about that. It's so good. And then we'll have a review for The Punisher One More Kill special presentation same night as well. So that'll be coming up. And then I'm gonna try to get to see Project Hail Mary in the theaters. I'm gonna try to get to check that out before that leaves theaters. But y'all got some reviews coming up. But everyone, stay safe, take care of each other, give someone a hug, give someone a compliment. Could all use more positivity. Never forget, as always, to keep it real. And Canada, thanks again for coming on, sir. Appreciate you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Have a good one, y'all.